All right, so we have a video here from CSU. Here's Destiny. And this young lady is getting ready to ask a very long question, which I'm just going to break down. It takes her about a minute to ask the question, but really what she's trying to boil down to is asking, well, and she's a lefty, and she starts off that way. But she asked the question basically like, what can we, from both parties, what can we together agree upon with after this tragic event, after what happened to Charlie Kirk? He doesn't come up with any good answer, and the one thing which is pretty obvious, what she was trying to get out of him was, life, right? We can come together and agree upon that we can care about each other's life, right? This man could not answer that, and I'm about to show you.
That the United States of America ranks third in trans feminicide, that's murders of trans women. There's a reason that our country accounts for 70% of feminicides in the most wealthy countries in our nation. That's the killing of women because they are women. There's a reason that we have a missing and murdered Indigenous women's crisis. Our Indigenous women are missing and murdered at alarming rates. There's a reason that Black people keep getting shot by our police again and again and again. There's a reason that we have homeless people dying on our streets. There's a reason that we have kids dying in our schools. This is political violence. What I also want to say is, I've heard you debate with these people, with our community members. All of us are members of this community, and all I've heard is just further polarization of saying, no, it's you on the right causing this. It's your leader. I don't care who our leaders are, because they don't care about us. If they cared about us, we would not be having our women killed. We would not be having our community members dying on the street. We would not all be working our asses off and not able to pay our families to have food. We would not all be working our asses off and not be able to afford health care. None of these people, care about us. So how can we all agree on something? Who cares what they think up there? Who cares what our politicians think? What's something that we all can agree on as a nation to just, fuck them, let's get together, and what can we work on together?
In the United States of America, every individual is allotted a single vote, and that is an awesome responsibility that I feel like, for some reason, a lot of the country has neglected lately. The idea that both sides are the same in terms of policy for helping the average person is just not true. Kamala Harris had an idea related to tax credits for children. You can laugh if you don't have any kids, that's fine, but for people that need the money, this stuff matters, right? When Biden was president, we had an extended child tax credit. That went away under conservatives. When Biden was president, we weren't, pushing to renew all of the Trump tax cuts for wealthy people, which Trump did, and now apparently the deficit that was supposed to be a big deal doesn't matter anymore. All of the help is going to wealthier people. All of the help is going to businesses. All of the help is going to bailing out his friends. When we tried to get a single-payer option, or at least a public option in the United States, it wasn't Democrats that stood against that, it was the Republicans. The ACA that we only got that much of it because the Democrats were willing to push for it. So if your take is just, and I understand it, especially for young people who haven't interfaced much, I guess, with the world outside of school, but even for school loans and stuff, it's not like Democrats are the ones trying to get rid of those, it's Republicans.
What kind of answer is this?
No, it's both, man. It's both, and I asked about what's something that we can agree on. You talked about politicians, so I'll answer myself. Something that we all can agree on together is that we love our nation. You gotta love something before you can fix it. We love these beautiful mountains out here in Colorado, our rivers, everything. We love it, so whatever. He's not gonna answer, but I'll answer.
If you don't have a strong opinion on it, then don't vote. I voted 10 times for Biden. All of my legal names. There it is, yep.